Hello everyone, welcome back to our Oxygen Not Included achievement run. In this episode, we are going to do what I'm going to call our colony maintenance. We have quite a few things to kind of put into place to keep the base running in an efficient manner. That way, we can start moving towards some of the more important things towards the achievements. And what I mean by this is I need to figure out where we want our oxygen flow to work better. We need to fix our carbon skimming operation because we ran out of water. We need to work out some more calorie generation, maybe doing another farm or two. We'll see how that works. Not too sure if that's how I want to do it. We have to start taking apart some of the old SPOM, make sure the other SPOM is working properly, and come back to over here and finish off this slime biome. So these are just some of the things that we are going to do in this episode. Again, I'm not going to go into anything crazy like power spine building or clearing any other biomes that we aren't already working on. So let's get started with that. We're gonna start on the slow speed. First thing I want to do is I'm gonna get rid of one of these Dreckos, these extra Dreckos, just because we need to make sure that all of them are fed. And then we're going to add a couple more of these. I want to make sure that they're all fed. We have some regular hatches that we can get rid of, or just one regular hatch that I don't need to keep since we have a stone hatch down here. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Yes, we need to move this water because it's creating a barrier towards the slime right here. There's Slimelung in here apparently. Okay, so to combat that, what I want to do is let's just do it this way, and then we will throw a door here, and then we'll throw the shine nymph in there. Okay. We need to get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. Pipes. I should have done pipes, and then now we'll do power wires. Okay. So that's where we want to see that. Let's take a look at how chilly things are getting. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there is some brine inside this water tank, so we're going to just segment that off temporarily. We can deal with that at a later point. Let's fix some of this. Now it won't trigger anyone. We don't need this to be pumping out any more of the oxygen. Wait a second here. Current load 21. Did I do this wrong? Okay. Yeah, that was just a blip in the grid there. Not sure what that was. Alright, let's see, what else are we going to do? We are going to need to airflow tiles. Let's change some of this stuff around to have some airflow in the base. We need more of that. This will give 4 tiles of across for oxygen and hydrogen to flow, which is really important. Well, we don't want those there, but we do want one, say, over here, and probably right there. Let's go up higher. And 1, 2. This will let all of the hydrogen flow up to the top. And then let's build the ladder up here and add another oxygen flowing, or hydrogen. This is going to increase the hydrogen flow up into this region, which is kind of what we want. I'm thinking we build downwards and by doing so, we can create a secondary farm station, make this 4 tiles high and get 96, and then 96 tiles to make a full farm or greenhouse. So we'll have 2 greenhouses, let all of the hydrogen float to the top, all the carbon flows down, we'll start breaching this area. Yeah, I think that's the route to go. Let's just get rid of these buildings so we can start doing that. Get rid of those because we do not have the capacity right there. We're going to move the carbon skimming in the middle so everything just flows right to it, and we're gonna kind of V-shape it down towards that carbon skimming solution. So that's where we're at. So let's just let them do that. Okay. We're also going to stop radiation rad bolt generation when we are done with this research. We're pretty close to having the capabilities of making solar panels, so I'm not going to do that. Not right now, at least. Do we need to change this at all? I think we do. Need to change this. No, I don't need those. What I need to do is that. Yeah. Okay. Things are being made. Things are getting done. But I don't want to get in too comfortable with the base the way it is. I want to keep making sure everything is running smoothly. We do need to look at skills for a second here. We have another griller, and then we also have Meep. Meep is construction and a rocketry, but that's fine. Demolition crew for Ren, and then what else do we have? This is Farmer 2. Crop tending, there we go. You'll be farming 2. Okay. I don't think I want to increase the amount too much. Yeah, I think we'll leave that right there. Okay. Also, what we need to do is turn fried mushroom on. We have sleet wheat, which we could make. How much sleet wheat do we have? 46 units. What are souffle pancakes? They are raw egg. Okay, we don't have an egg cracker right now, so I don't want to do that, but we may... What's better? Meat. The raw meat, it gives what? 4,000 calories? Yeah, it gives us 4,000 calories versus 3,600. But if we needed it, we can get it right away. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw an egg cracker down. We're not gonna use it right now, but I say but. Where do we put the egg cracker? It'll go over here once we move things over. Yeah, here. We'll just put this right here. And then down they go. Let's get rid of you. Perfect. Slowly putting things together and making it work. We have our glossy Drecklet egg. I have an idea of what we want to do for that. Actually, let's change this. And then we're going to temporarily create a ceiling for all of this hydrogen. No, we'll leave that there. But I'm going to create just a stopping section right here. What I want to do is let all this hydrogen float up and then over in here. This way, the Drecklets, the glossy Dreckos have some hydrogen right now, so this is going to naturally flow over there. We'll create a higher priority. That way that's all set up. Alright. It's looking good. Good direction. Not going to deal with this. Not until a lot of this is taken care of. So I'm not going to open up the hydrogen gas and the chlorine and any of this until that is all set. They are moving on to it right now, so that's good. How's the SPOM looking? Let's look at the airflow. Let's no and no. Yeah, that's much better. We don't want anything going in and out of this. I don't need that anymore. I'm not going to deconstruct any of this until later on. How's this hydrogen looking? Okay, we have a little bit of hydrogen. Don't know if it's going to be enough to get this material study terminal working the way we want it to, but that's alright. We're going to leave this stone hatch in here for a minute, so that way this hatch can give us another egg, and then by the time that egg comes out, this hatch will have at least a day or two. Alright, so with all of these things going on, I think my next step is going to be... Oh, that's almost good. We're almost ready. All this needs to get done. How about we don't go in that direction right now? And Marie, I'm sorry to say, but you need to move down here. No, don't you get stuck. Let's turn this to a 6. Meep, stop it. There we go. Now things are working. Things are cooking the way we want them to. Let's see which one's going to get done first. Oh, this one is going to get done first, but I think it's going to stop. Who's building this one? Is that going to stop this one from being made? No, it's not. Good. I thought it was going to. Alright. Progress, everyone. We are making progress. We've got food. We've got lots of food being made. What else do we have going on here? That just sounds terrible. Ugh. Okay. Let's get rid of the fertilizer tiles because we'll need fertilizer. I think what I can do in this section is utilize it for fertilizer generation. We won't be able to use the... What am I thinking of here? Natural gas that it produces until we beat the super sustainable achievement. But now we can start going over here. Yeah, we're gonna just start going after all of this, finishing up that. Why are you going up in this direction? I don't understand. It's the weirdest thing ever. Alright, so here's what we need to do. We're not going in either direction, so they don't bring the Slimelung out of the doors. Silly duplicants. Alright, that's unreachable. Now, these need to be done now. I don't want this hydrogen floating up there. And then while that happens, we can start digging our way down into this area. We have some Sweetles. So I might have a farm with dust cap and one with Sweetles in the same one. The grub fruits, just to kind of tie over both of those. We'll have to wait and see. Invalid construction location. Well, yeah, I get that. Now somebody hurry up and build this so they don't lose all the hydrogen. There we go. Alright, now I can start telling them to go down here. Now this does not need to be that size, or not size, but yeah, we'll just slowly pick apart this. Alright, looks good. Let's, to be safe, I'm going to have them create a couple med packs. And then let's leave medicine inside the refrigerator that is currently working on. Let's get some of that. Did we trap the brine? Oh, they're working on that. Give us some barbecue. Wait a second. How did this pip get out here? Also, so what someone mentioned in the comments was the pip language. Thank you for that. That is really helpful. I honestly completely forgot that there is a specific way that the pips actually plant. So we're going to try that right now in a few minutes so we can get more thimble reeds growing. Now I wonder if abyssalite is too dense of an object for them. Let's see. It might be too dense of an object for them to plant in, but we'll leave it like this for now, and then I will put the drop off there. Okay. All right. We're doing things. We are making things happen. All right. I think they all are up there. Yep, they're all performing deconstruction pipes. Alright, that looks good. So they can start doing that while we continue. We're going to put the speed up now that we kind of have things flowing. I'm just going to keep digging all of this, and then we're going to change the priority of this to a 7 because I want to get rid of the slime lung. Same thing with these down here. This needs to be deconstructed so the other Weezewort down here can take care of business. We're going to tap into this water in a little bit since we ran out on our tank number 2. See, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Good. Nobody's idle. We don't want idle duplicants, right? If I start seeing idleness, it won't be pretty. Okay. Someone wrangle this. Or not wrangle, move. Move the pip. Okay. Or not. Let's copy this. And then... How do we want to do this? Let's just have them sweep up all of that. I don't really need all this phosphorus sitting here. Especially since it's chilly. Kind of chilly. Well, we did get our egg. Our egg cracker. So this will be helpful in a pinch if we need to get the soufflés going. What I'm going to do is put a forever on those. So if we run out, we always have the sleet wheat in here. And enable auto harvest. Actually, let's just do that on all of these. Huh, okay. So what I think I'm going to do is go like this. I want all of these to start growing again, so that's just going to be a lower priority thing for them to take care of. Okay. This will start becoming a really, really big carbon pit. Now let's look at the grub fruits. Can they grow? They can grow in carbon dioxide. Okay, so it'll work well with the other one that I'm thinking of. Oh man, you're holding your breath in there, my dude. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want anybody to hold their breath while they're walking through there. Doesn't sound like fun. The only thing that I wish we had in Oxygen Not Included is a copy paste on what am I thinking of here? Like, if I wanted to copy this section of building, I want to be able to like have a select button, copy, and boom, paste. I hope that makes sense. I know it's not really a thing, but I feel like that would be really helpful. And then we want to wrangle. No, not attack. Wrangle the shine nymph. 25 of 25. Well, never mind. We're not wrangling the shine bug anymore. Oh no. Well, there is one in here. There's an egg. It's gonna hatch. Okay, that's fine. That literally what we just needed. That is insane how fast that happened. Almost like I planned that. It's so funny to see some of this stuff work the way you don't really intend it to do that, but okay, we can get rid of all of this. Said we can get rid of all of that. More mealwood is growing. Wait, let's not do that. Let's get rid of the ladders. How's the oxygen look? Much better. Much better. We do need another airflow tile. Probably like right there. What's the oldest one? Is it this one? I don't remember. We got a glossy Drecklet. We need to build this. Okay, so what we're gonna do first I don't remember. Is it this one? Here, remove. That's age 1. No, get rid of this one. Do not kill my glossy Drecklet. You really have to be careful sometimes. Okay. Once they get the barbecue, good. Alright, now remove you. What's your age? 2. Okay, so that's the oldest one. Cramped. Why are we cramped? We have 9. Is there an egg in here? I'm not sure. Either way, we're just going to get rid of the regular hatch. And call it a day. 8, 8, and 8. Now we're good. Let's get some more barbecue in here. Wow, all these are just hatching at the same time. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit of time for all of this to start. What am I thinking of? It's gonna take a little bit of time for all this hydrogen to make its way to the top. There we go. Now I want this airflow tile here so that the carbon can kind of equalize across the bottom. We need to get rid of all that. We'll leave the rest of that piping there. Who is suffocating? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh no. Alright, so we need to do this fast. We need to do that. Alright, so how are we going to do this? We need that. All of these done, like, immediately. And then this one also needs to be dug immediately. Everybody's trapped. Everybody's trapped. Save them. Woo! That was close. This needs to be done. This is what I say. When I say running on the fastest speed, this is the reason why it gets people in trouble. Right here. Because that was severely close. And I'm not even going on the fastest speed. So tread lightly, my friends, if you are using all of the higher level speeds. Because this stuff can get really dicey. Alright. That's all getting done in a relatively quick manner. All the pips are in place. Let's get rid of this. No, we aren't even going to bother with this until we have our secondary dust cap farm. This needs to be down 1 on these tiles. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's where we need it to go. We want airflow tiles in those 3. And we will need a door. Pneumatic door. Followed by 3 tiles, because we want the Sweetles in this one, right? And then we want one of these. And then I'm not gonna make it a... What am I thinking of? I'm just gonna get rid of all of this. Yeah? Yeah. What I'm not gonna do is, first off, let's let all of it flow to the right. what's my train of thought here? I want all this hydrogen to flow up to the top over here, so I have less to do with the Drecklet farm. We have more barbecue to be had. Let's add that to the list. Okay, chlorine is everywhere. All of this is equalizing with the carbon at the bottom of the base because of the amount of oxygen that's coming through. We do need to add another one of these vents. That way it helps keep the carbon in place. Let's get rid of those. That's why it's taking so long for all this hydrogen to make its way to the top of the base. We have a new blossom seeds. I don't want to get another duplicant right now, so I'm just going to take the seeds. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. You couldn't have asked for a better solution to the problem. Let's change that to a 9 or 7. Just higher than 5. So what we can do is we can just remove the glossy Drecklet from there. Oh, we do have another glossy Drecklet egg. Wonderful. And then you are mealwood. Move you over here. Eventually what we will do is we will have a auto sweeper in the Drecklet farm. That's going to send it to the fertilizer creation in an enclosed room with the fertilizer synthesizer. Man, do not try to say that in a row. And what that's going to do for us is have an auto sweeper in here to feed that in there with polluted water. It's just going to make our lives a lot easier. Oh, look, a sticker bomb. And I say that because when we look at our fertilizer right now, we only have 850 kilograms. That is not a lot of fertilizer. Even if we went down here to get this fertilizer, it's not enough. So that's why I think it'll be really good to have our fertilizers synthesizer. My gosh, that is awful. Thanks, Klei. I love you guys. You're the best. Even if you make some things very difficult to say. Oh, there's buckroot right there. So we're getting some extra calories for free, some muckroot, which we weren't really anticipating, but let's move this door over here. I don't think we need to have a door all the way at the entrance. So this is going to be... This pip is so... What's the word? Persistent. Yeah, it's a persistent pip because it keeps getting out of its enclosure. Oh man, we actually haven't even used that once. We don't need the bridge. Just doing some tidying of the base. Okay, how's the Slimelung looking over here? It's really good. Let's change this over here to the other wart seed. Most of this is gone. This one is just kind of sitting here. We're just going to leave it at that for a minute. And actually open this up. Now that we have the Shine Nymph, that's going to really help anything in here. We honestly should try to tame that because it is on our list of things to tame. Need to get rid of all of that now. Now that the hydrogen is kind of started collecting at the top, let's get this Drecklet farm going. Who's trapped? Why are you trapped? Oh, that's why you're trapped. Yeah, we'll just do that. At least it's in a breathable atmosphere, right? Okay, so now we're gonna pause for a second. Let's put that. Well, let's let all this hydrogen flow in there first. We need to get. Let's get rid of this ladder and this ladder. How big is this? This is 99 tiles. Okay, so that's gonna be plenty. I could put a couple of tiles in there, and that'll be it. We need some stations. We need a grooming station, which it's too tall. And then what about the shearing station? Also too tall. Okay, well, let's let them get rid of that stuff first. Jeremy. Oh, it's because they've got hypothermia. You'll be fine. Calm down. Let's look at the temperature. See, the base is a little bit... what's the word? Okay, so this is stopped. So what we need to do is just cut that off right now. We can just uproot that since we are not using it to its fullest potential. Honestly, I think that this will be a good idea. Just add more oxygen flow over here to help cool it off. Because look at the oxygen. Like the oxygen in these vents is 43, and then it drops so quickly all the way down to the negatives, and then it starts going in. Yeah, this will be good. We don't want this to get too warm, or I mean too cold. So what I want to do then is, no, I don't want those. Let's get a ladder up in this direction, and then let's just get rid of some of that. This will allow a little bit of this heat to kind of get closer, and then what I'm going to do is stop that heat from traversing too far. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be, what do we want? We want sweeties and sweetles and sweet larva. This is good. How far over do we need? All the way over here. One more. And then we can do get rid of this. We want airflow tiles. And then we want to have another door. No, I don't want a briar seed. Come on, Pip. What are you doing? You know what we want? We want more fungal spores. Because we're kind of in an area with a bunch of carbon dioxide, we'll do a mix of fungal spores. Yeah, they're not in a room yet. Let's wrangle these. Colony achievement earned. What did we get? Produce 10 tons of refined metal by ranching smooth hatches. Awesome. That's really good. Glad we got that one. Uproot that. We'll have a whole row of mealwood here. Idleness. Okay, so what we need... Wait. Is this 96? Did I do this right? I did not. Okay, so this needs to be over 1. And then we can do that. Okay. Delete those. Give me one of these. All that needs to go away. Well, oh man. Alright, so with the Sweetles in here, we can throw grub fruit seeds. And then what I'm going to do is add a little lip with a storage bin on it. I'm going to put sulfur in this storage bin so that way it can be used for the grub fruit seeds. Oh, well. Yeah, get rid of those. And then we want this all the way across. I know, it looks like chaos, doesn't it? It really does. But they're doing it efficiently. Very, very efficiently. Slowly tipping down in the scales of calories. But that's what we're working on right now. That is what we are trying to do. All right. Everything seems like we're really focused, and that's good. Let's get rid of these right here. $99, $98, $97. Actually, we'll put them in the middle. I don't know why we'll put them in the middle, but to me that seems like a good idea. And then we need a shearing station, which we'll put first. And then we need a grooming station second. And then we need critter drop off third. And then we'll need farming tiles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully this will be enough. Oh, it's already made. Well, we will need more hydrogen, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. Yeah, we really have... What do we have here? A lower amount of eggs to use, and we are idle. So let's slow down for a minute, and let's figure out what we want to do. We want a grub fruit seed, yes. Don't know what this is about. Let's put dust caps. How many dust caps do we have? We have a couple of them over here. Uproot you, uproot you. Let's copy this for all of those. Oh, whoop. So these are at 58%. Not gonna get rid of them. Not yet. Copy the settings, put those here. What are these room sizes? 180 tiles. Oh, it's because it's not split. There we go. So this is going to help directly with the carbon dioxide. I'm not certain it's going to be perfect. We want sulfur. There we go. So that way they can have sulfur. How's this looking over here? Germs are going away. Let's get rid of all of those. Okay. This is looking a lot better than it did earlier. We're getting rid of all of this stuff so that way the gases just... Not the gases, but the polluted oxygen gets nullified into regular oxygen. Don't need any of this anymore. What we could do is... Because they keep going all the way over here. Well, if we get rid of the door, we get rid of all of this. I think it's go down and take care of it that way. Who's trapped? I mean, I get you're trapped, but... You're only trapped because the door is here. When the door is here, you'll be fine. Anyways, so in the past few episodes, I've been working on this minor slime biome. And hopefully that helps everybody understand that Slimelung is not something that you have to worry about too much if you handle it in a relatively simple manner. I don't think I need to cover it more thoroughly. I think it's actually in a really good spot to just kind of let everybody watch and see how I've taken care of it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I mean, I know there's probably some other ways to deal with it, but I did a combination of Wheezeworts and Shine Nymphs since it was... Are they all stuck? 1, 2... They are all stuck. And they are all idle. Okay. Well, that's fun. Let me know in the comments below if you have a better suggestion for dealing with the Slimelung. I feel like that this route in covering it was very effective, and as you can see, we don't have very much Slimelung left. I have kept a little bit here, but it's going down because of the Wheezewort, and we have more down here that is also getting taken care of with the Wheezewort. So again, that's just how I took care of it. What else? We want to remove this dust cap. So all of these get planted. We want more thimble reeds so that way all the pips eat. You know, that was a cool realization at one point when I looked at the pips and see that they will eat the thimble reeds. So eventually when you have enough planted, they'll be in abundance. Obviously that won't be for a little bit. Copy all of these. So once we have the seeds, we will get them planted right away. Once these are done growing to 100%, then we will transition to remove all of these and drop it down a tile. Then it'll be more effective. We are going to just leave this on attack. Really don't care if we have to sit here and let them go back and forth until it's gone. The morb just keeps creating more and more Slimelung, so I just don't want to even deal with that right now. Just let them try and hit him from the corner if they can. We've got sleet wheat. Oh wow, they did. They got rid of a lot of that, so let's do another row like this. I know that did not look right. I just want more sleet wheat to grow so we have more of it. Let's look, we have a good amount of hydrogen, so we could probably do a gas bridge in this direction, and then I want a gas valve in this, kind of like that. Yeah. I'm going to do the same thing that I had over here, but it's going to be more of it's going to be a more efficient way of doing it. Because we have a lot of unbreathable hydrogen in here, and I don't want it to start leaking into these like it kind of is already. And that is why all of it is floating to the top. But alright everybody, that's about it for this episode. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments below. I feel like I'm doing really well and everything seems to be going in according to plan. Just another call out to the future of the channel. Starting next week, I will only be posting Monday through Friday, so that'll be one episode, and it'll be at the same time, 8 a.m. CST. Let me know your thoughts if you have any concerns about that. I feel like everybody's going to be okay with that, since now we have a bunch of videos to watch, and I feel like our community is growing in a positive trend. Other than that, thank you for watching, everyone. Please do the like and subscribe if you have not done so already. With that, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye for now.